Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to my subscribers lesson. New lesson, I must emphasize, go with the flow. So here you are once again, dear. It's Thursday night here in the UK, and our local time is 8:58 p.m. We are 1 hour ahead of GMT because we have got the summertime here. So at the moment, the GMT time is 7:58 and we are 8:59 it has become now. So dear viewers, welcome. It's really my pleasure to see you and meet you. And what are you going to learn? I have not decided yet. It depends on my subscriber. Hello Jubair, welcome. So let me see what I can learn from today's lesson. We start with the starter question. Your favorite number? Hello Arslan, welcome. Jubair, I'm quite good. Thanks for the questions. How about you? So in this subscribers lesson, I start with a starter, like your favorite number. So guys or dear viewers, what's your favorite number? Remember that this spelling is an American spelling. We have to remember, but there are two amazing things in this your favorite number. Look at that. Your R is not silent in British English, and favorite is an American spelling. British spelling is FOVOURIT, and number. Now amazing matter is that if you break it, becomes numb, but in num B must be always silent, so it's num. Do you know in which places B are silent? Generally, if there is a letter B after M, then it is silent, so like num. Similarly, cum. Hello Iman, welcome. Okay, and also bum. So the general phonetics rule is that if there is M and B together, we do not pronounce the B. It should be silent. So that is one of the phonetics rules. So you have learned one rules today, guys. Remember to apply it whenever you're trying to pronounce the words. Now, my question is why we need to follow the pronunciation techniques. Remember that, guys. Sounding is very important. If you can't pronounce a word correctly, if your listener doesn't understand you, or if your audience doesn't get you, what's the point of the communication? What's the point of having conversation? So it's better for you if you focus is, good pronunciation. Okay. Jubair says, my name is Jubair. I can see that. Hello Mehmet, welcome. So if there is a B after M, B is always silent. Once again, num, cum. Sorry, it should be C-O-M-B, but we should pronounce cum. Then lamb, okay. Similarly, D-U-M-B, okay. We don't pronounce it. And bomb. But amazing matter is that when N-U-M-B-E-R, we have to pronounce the B, but according to the British IPA, R is silent, so it is number, not number, okay? So number, I'm just giving you some concept of the British IPA, and if you compare, you'll be able to understand the American IPA. So guys, what is IPA? Okay, let me explain briefly. So all over the world, there are two only basic, pronunciations are accepted, which are created by the phoneticians as well as linguistics. And these techniques are called IPA, International Phonetics Alphabets. Okay, so there are two types of IPA, as I said, British IPA, and you must be aware that English language was developed here for around 700 years. It took from the 4th century to 11th century, with the different, higher, going up, down, Anglo-Saxon, Viking, and all these Normandy, Rome, all these people, it's a combination of different things. And when it really got their full form, and William Shakespeare, and before that, I should say, the old British writer, I forgot the name at the moment. So those are the pioneer of English literature. Remember that English literature is always related to the British literature. It is not. So if somebody said, hey, I'm English, it doesn't mean that that guy's from America or Canada. English means the people, white Caucasian people of England. Okay, so they created this IPA, so it is British IPA. And when the English language started traveling all over the world, and the 13th century it went to America, and British people used to rule them, 6 or 7 states, and they started, teaching them English. And obviously, Merriam-Webster, that person accumulated all these words, and they changed lot of spelling, lot of expressions, which is why American English is easier if you compare than British English. So there are two types of IPA, as I said, British IPA and American IPA. And how does it differ? Well, I'm going to come back to explain it later. So let's move on. So today's starter question is, what's your favorite number? You can write it, guy. What's your favorite number? If you're listening to me, favorite, yeah? Okay, this is British spelling. So there is an example answer. My favorite number is 9. I like 9 because my son is 9 years old. I also like 9 because I have lived in the United States for the last 9 years. Okay, this is just an example. Okay, and Jubair said, sir, I'm not favorite number. I didn't get you. Maybe you're trying to say I don't have any favorite number. So Jubair, your sentence should be, don't have, or I do not have any favorite number. Okay, but even though when somebody asks you, hey Jubair, what's your favorite number? Just make up a story. Yes, my favorite number is 7. People say lucky 7. They said 7 is the lucky number. And obviously 7 is lucky number, and there is a history behind it. And they said 13 is unlucky number. And why is that for? 7 is a lucky number, whereas 13 is an unlucky number. There might be some history behind it. We're going to find it today, guys. So my favorite number is 27, because when I was in university, my roll number started with 27. When I was in school, I was always a second boy. I could never be a first boy in the class. So I have a regret, I have a lament, why I couldn't be first boy of the class. But however, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, you haven't got me. So this is an Scottish expression, okay? It doesn't matter, you haven't got me. Do you know what it means? It means that it doesn't matter whether you don't know him or not. Okay, as we go through, as we go with the flow, different things come up to my mind. What am I going to share? However, our starter question is, what's your favorite number? Okay, so 27, that is lucky number 7. And 2 is my position of the school from year 1. I can't remember what is my roll number in year 1. But year 2, year 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up to 10, my roll number is always 2. And I chose 7 as a lucky number. Okay, so 27. I started, going to another country at the age of 27. That's why 27 is my favorite number. Jubair says my favorite number is 7. We don't say may, it is my. Okay, Jubair, I'm writing it correctly. Favorite number is 7. And Mehmet says my favorite number is 2 because I have got 2 children. Wow, congratulations, Mehmet. You must be a lucky father. Okay, is there any history, guys? Do you know that? I like 79 number, WhatsApp number, my favorite number. Okay. So why 7 is a lucky number? Okay, and there is a reason behind it, guys. All right. Okay, let us show the page why 7 is a lucky number. Okay, guys, so that is the starter question. Why 7 is a lucky number? Okay, let us move on today to find out, guys. Welcome once again. If you haven't seen me before, if you haven't met me before, this is me, Rahat Ali. I'm a part-time Hello teacher from England. I was not born here, guys, okay? Oh, I made a mistake, yeah? I'm going to change it. Sorry, guys, so there is a spelling mistake. My bad. Okay, why 7 is a lucky number? Okay, before that, as I was saying, I was born in a country called Bangladesh. So Bengali is my first language or mother tongue. English is my second language. I can speak in Hindi, Urdu, Arabic, and German, apart from Bengali and English. And I learn English every day. Honestly speaking, guys, I never stop learning. And that really makes me more knowledgeable. and because there is no end of learning. Okay, here is why 7 is considered a lucky number. Okay, let's move. There are 7 wonders in the world. The 7 dwarfs, 7 days in a week. 7 colors in the rainbow. There are 7 swans swimming. 7 notes on a musical scale. Okay. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Looks like it's a bit tinier. By the way, if anyone is interested to join, you are more than welcome. You have to spend $2 to join here. As you might be aware that this is how it works. Okay. And you can stay with me up to the end of this lesson. All right. So, Jubair says you're from Bangladesh. That's great. Jubair, you need to study a little bit more. All of your writing is not correct at all. If you want to be a good student in English, if you want to study abroad, you must have good knowledge about English to write it correctly and then speak it correctly. These are very important for you. Okay, so there are 7 wonders of the world. Oh, again the advertisement. Come on. Okay, there are 7 swans swimming, 7 notes on musical scale, 7 deadly scenes. The list goes on. Some mathematicians and scientists believe that there are specific properties number 7 that make it appealing to people. Alex Bellows, a mathematician and writer, the writer for The Guardian. Guardian is a very famous newspaper in the UK. Set out to find the world's favorite number, a massive public vote on his website, which received more than 44,000 votes from number files around the world. Voters gave many reasons for their choices. Offer signified an important date, a memorable age, or simply exuded friendliness and warmth. What numbers outperformed events, and round numbers ending 5 or 0 proved too vague for most of tastes. When we say 100, we don't usually mean exactly 100. We mean around 100. Below says, why would you have something as a favorite that is so vague? In third place, number 8 was rewarded for its lovely symmetry and association with the Chinese character for prosperity. Okay. In second place, number 3 took the prizes for many appearance in culture and nature. As they say, everything's better than threes. And with nearly 10% of total vote, the world's favorite number according to Bellows poll is 7. Shocked? Probably not. It turns out that 7's triumph only reaffirms a human fascination that goes back thousands of years. Bellows points out of the ancient Babylonian tablets were riddled with sevens, an observation future historians might make about us when reviewing footage of our Las Vegas slot machines and craps tables. Make sure you read 3 incredible stories about luck that will make you believe in it. Yes, Jubai, you're from Bangladesh. Thanks for joining. Because of this blue leaves, you can come and comment. When it will be gone, you'll not be able to come in my lesson anymore. The real reason people Love 7 is the same reason we love James Dean Prince or the KFC Double Down sandwich. 7 is stone cold rebel that follows no rule but its own. 7 is the only number among those we can count on our hands. 1 to 10. Okay, that cannot be divided or multiplied within the group. Bellows explains 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 can each be doubled to reach 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. 9 is divisible by 3. 7 then is the only number between 2 and 10 that is neither a multiple nor a factor to others. In this way, lucky number 7 stands alone and we grasp this implicity. You are very welcome, Jubair. It's unique Elona, the outsider, and humans interpret this arithmetical property in a cultural ways. Below says, by associating 7 with a group of things, you can make them special too. The point there is that where we are always sensitive to arithmetical patterns, and this influences our behavior, even if we are not conscious of it. Okay? Okay. So next point is significance of 7's number in other cultures. There is strong connection between the number 7 and many religions around the globe. Lucky number 7 is even basis of many myths and folklore. Ancient beliefs from around the world believe that seventh son of the seventh son would be gifted with the magical powers, both good and in the Bible. Scholars claim that God created the world in 6 days and used the seventh day to rest. Because of this, the number 7 is used to illustrate an idea of completeness throughout the Bible. Okay, so there's a biblical reference. In both Islam and Judaism, there are 7 heavens. Muslim people walk around the Kaaba 7 times while making the pilgrimage to Mecca. 7 represents harmony, encompassed by yin yang and the 5 elements in Confucianism. There are 7 higher worlds and 7 underworlds in Hinduism. In Buddhism, the newborn Buddha takes 7 steps. Wow, so there you have it. If your favorite number 7, you have a soft spot for the rebels, the individuals, and the loose canons of math and culture. And so does everyone else. Now, you know the origins of lucky number 7. Read up on this. Lucky people, habits of lucky people. Okay, there is a story, I think, stories about luck. What is the stories about luck? 20 incredible true stories that will change how you think about luck. All right. Story number 1. Found money at the grocery store. I was third in line at the checkout, and the lady at the cashier was purchasing basic items. 2 cans of cat food, a can of tuna, a loaf of bread, a quart of milk, a packet of cookies. Her money was in her hand as the cashier gave her the total. She was 86 cents short. She checked her purse to no avail. I can pound something bad, she said. The man ahead of the reached into his pocket, pumped $1, bent down as if to pick something up, and said, I think you dropped this. Okay, so this is a story, yeah? All right, guys, so that's the story of 7. Why we think 7 is a lucky number. Let's move on. Okay, let's read a small story about robots. So guys, if you are interested to read with me, you're more than welcome. What you have to do is you have to click on the subscription button. As a new starter, you'll get 2 free lessons. Jubair, maybe you can try. Sign up with 2 free lessons and you'll be able to hop on, read, talk, speak, and all the people who are listening to me silently, if you're uh, if you're one of the first time users of this app, there is an opportunity to take 2 free lessons from any teacher of this app. Grab the opportunity before it is finished. Okay, so let's move on. Robots. Today's topic is robots. A robot is a machine, but it's not just any machine. It's a special kind of machine. It's a machine that moves. It follows instructions. The instructions come from a computer. Because it's a machine, it doesn't make mistakes. And it doesn't get tired. And it never complains unless you tell it to. Look at the sentence composition. Those are amazing. Robot is a machine. But it's not just any machine, you see. It's a special kind of machine. Okay, second paragraph. Where is it? You can see it's a special kind of machine. Did you notice that, guys? There is a connect and speech rule here. Get and tired. That it doesn't get tired. It doesn't get tired. You see, the connected speech rule is that if there is a consonant letter at the end of a word and the next word starts with similar letter, we have to bring them together. Okay, and we have to just ignore one of them. So get tired becomes get tired. Yeah. Okay, robots are all around us. Some robots are used to make things. For example, robots can help make cars. Some robots are used to explore dangerous places. For example, robots can help explore volcanoes. Some robots are used to clean things. These robots can help vacuum. Is it vacuum or vacuum? I need to find out. Vacuum your house. Because this is one of the another confusing words for me, guys. Vacuum. I believe that is vacuum. Vacuum. Okay.
Vacuum.
Actually, it's vacuum.
Vacuum.
Vacuum is noun, space from which most of all the matter has been removed. Lack of something. Vacuum. Vacuum cleaner. Vacuum is a verb as well.
Vacuum.
To use vacuum cleaner to collect dust and dirt. Okay. So robots can help explore volcanoes. Some robots are used to clean things. These robots can help vacuum your house. Some robots can even recognize words. They can be used to help answer telephone calls. Some robots look like humans, but most robots do not. Most robots just look like machines. Have you ever seen a robot practically, guys? Any of you? Anyway, in the UK, in many hospitals and many hospital pharmacies and industrial areas, like they use robots for dispensing. Okay, and with this robot dispensing, it is swift, it is quick, without mistakes. But there is a problem with the robot dispensing. What happens? Robot can't grab bigger, because it's a metallic things. It can't grab bigger box or a liquid bottle or any other oval shaped objects. It can only grab square size rectangular sized items. Okay, long ago people imagined robots. Over 2000 years ago, a famous poet was. The poet's name was Homer. His robots are made of gold. Hello, Ahmed, welcome. It's a different Ahmed. Uh, famous poet. Zubair says, can you tell me the time? My local time is 9:29 UK. No problem, Ahmed. So the poet's name was Homer. His robots are made of gold. They clean things and they made things, but they're not real. They were imaginary. Nobody's ever made a real robot. The first real robot was made in 1961 and it was called Unimate. It was used to help make cars. It looked like a giant arm. In the future, we'll have even more robots. They'll do things we can't do, or they'll do things that we don't want to do. Here is another connected space, or they will do things that are too dangerous for us. Robots will help us fight fires. They will help us fight wars. They'll help us fight sickness. They'll help us discover things. They'll help make life better. You see, these are the usefulness of having robot. All right, so there are some questions and answers as well. Let's move on. As used in paragraph 1, we can understand that something special is not. Remember, what is special is not, is normal, expensive, perfect, tired. So which one you think is the most correct answer? If you scroll back the paragraph, you'll find that here the only possible answer is tired. Special could be normal, special could be expensive, or special could be perfect. Okay. Guys, 1 minute. I need to check something quickly. So my mobile's battery is going to be 0. Let's get connected. Okay. I'll be back in 1 minute, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'll be I'm coming back in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I come back. So as used in paragraph 1, we can't understand that something special is not tired. That's the correct answer, guys. So this is the answer. According to the author, robots may be used to make cars, explore volcanoes, answer telephone calls. Is it A, only make cars, one only, B, 1 and 2 make cars and explore volcanoes, and C says 2 and 3 explore volcanoes, answer telephone calls, D says 1, 2 and 3, which is making cars, explore volcanoes, answering telephone calls. Yes, robots can do all of these three. Okay, number 3, what's the main purpose of the paragraph 2? So what is the paragraph 2? Robots are all around us. Some robots are used to make things. For example, robots can help you make cars. Some robots are used to explore dangerous places. For example, robots can help explore volcanoes. Some robots are used to clean things. These robots can help vacuum your house. Okay, some robots can even recognize words. They can be used to help answer telephone calls. Some robots look like humans, but most robots do not. Most robots just look like machines. Jubair, I live in England. Okay. Hello, Amy, welcome. Amy says, I guess D. You are correct, Amy. D is the correct answer for the number 2. Congratulations. So number 3, what's the main purpose of paragraph 2? To show how easy it is to make a robot, to tell what a robot is, to describe the things a robot can do, to explain the difference between a robot and machine. So it is number C, guys. So the paragraph 2 describes how robots can do different things. So C is the correct answer. According to the passage, when was the first real robot made? It tells in the paragraph, guys, in 1961. Okay, real robot. The real robot was made in 1961, and it's called Unimate. Hello, mate. Are you after the Unimate tonight? No, I'm not after the Teammate. I'm after my best mate. Okay, so number 3 is C, to describe the things robot can do. Number 4 is 1961. Number 5, using the information that passes as a guide, which of these gives the views of a robot? To help make a sandwich, to help tie shoes, to help read a book, to help explore Mars. Yes, so according to the passage, because robots can do many things, which one you think would be the application in this case, guys? Number 5, you have to just think of it, then you can share your answer. A, to help make a sandwich. Okay, remember, guys, in sandwich, D is silent, so we pronounce it sandwich. And also handsome similarly, okay? Remember that this is very important for us to know the correct sound. Sandwich and handsome. In both words, D is silent, so it's sandwich, handsome. So robot to help make sandwich, number 1. Number 2, to help tie shoes. Number C, to help read book. Number D, to help explore Mars. You see, by exploring Mars would be the best application for the robots in the future. Hello, Manar, welcome. So once again, guys, you're watching the live stream from the UK. Our local time is 9:38 Thursday night, and we are watching the new lesson that I've started. Go with the flow, TN. TN stands for Thursday night. It's for me to remember which lesson is when. Others will be confused.com. So the best option will be number 5 to help explore Mars. Number 6, which of the statements correctly summarizes how the author of this passage feels about robots? A. Robots are old. B. Robots are confusing. C. Robots are helpful. D. Robots are dangerous. What do you think, guys? Which one is the correct according to the passage? Once again, the choices are A. Robots are old. B. Robots are confusing. C. Robots are helpful. D. Robots are dangerous. Okay, guys, remember that robots are helpful. So C is the correct answer in this case. Okay. Oh, where is my page gone? Near the end of the passage, the author says that in the future, we have even more robots. The author concludes by telling us that robots will help make life better. What do you think about this? Do you think this is true? Will robots help make life better? Why or why not? Explain. Jubair has another question. How long do you work every day, sir? I work every day 7.5 hours. Okay, Jubair. Thanks for the question. Okay, in the future, life will be better with the help of robots. So what they can do, they can prepare your food. They can clean your carpet, clean your dishes, wash your dishes, clean the clothes. Okay, they can shave you in the future possibly. Okay, in the future, not in the future, at this moment, there are driverless cars in many countries around the world, and that is controlled by robotic, technology. A robot will sit on your car and it will just go. You have to just tell the computer robot of the car, hey, take me to the city center, for example, or take me to the McDonald's, or take me to the shopping center, and it will take you. And it happened in Australia, guys. There are some electric vehicles or driverless vehicles they have tested, and that's really a success that a robot can drive a car. And Yami has, Tesla has the feature. Yes, many expensive cars have got the feature to drive it automatically by voice prompting, we call it. You have to instruct, hey, take me to the station, for example, and it will drive and it will take you there. Okay. So that's the end of this reading for tonight. And Amy says really fun and scary to drive. Yeah, possibly. It could be dangerous if it misses itself. Okay. So okay, vocabulary. Let's read vocabulary part. Vocab. Spatial, adjective, being a particular one, particular, individual, or certain. In order to answer this question correctly, we need to figure out when what spatial means, as it is listed in paragraph 1. Okay. Question type 2D. Okay, these are all the answers and explanations. That's great, guys. All right, so guys, that's me. Thank you very much for joining. I'm really happy to see you. Remember that if you want to join this lesson, is very, very easy and is very, I should say, Thursday night. It happens every Thursday night this time. Starts from 9 p.m. UK time. And I don't know what's the local time there. If you are from Asian countries, it must be midnight in your country. Especially countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh, India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Japan, and those sides. It is early morning, Friday morning, and Australia, New Zealand. Okay, but if you're watching from European countries, it is also like 10 or 11 o'clock. If you're watching from the Canadian or Americans, North America, it is evening there. Okay, and South America as well. Remember that, guys, this app has been designed to develop your English language. And I suggest that when you use it, when you're here, try to learn something that will help you develop, that will help you for your future. And you'll be happy that, oh, I have practiced this on the Hallo app. Now I'm using in my real life. Okay, guys. And among the new users, if you've got any questions or comments, you're more than welcome to ask me. And I'm going to share another thing. Give me one quick second. I've got still a few more minutes. Don't leave the live stream, guys. Okay. Right. I was explaining earlier. Okay. I was explaining the basic difference between the British English and American English. Letter T and letter R. So remember that, guys. In British English, we do not pronounce letter R, which is why it is called non-rhotic English. So most of the cases, if the letter R is the third or the fourth or the last of a spelling, we don't pronounce it. Unless the letter R, the sound is at the beginning, like my name, or the second letter, like program, or there is a vowel sound, like in program, okay? I'm writing it, guys. Program. Okay, so in program, we have to pronounce letter R. Because after R, though there is vowel sound in pro, but because it's the second letter of the spelling, we must pronounce it. And you see before the RAM, G-R-A-M, there is a vowel sound, another vowel sound. But still, we are pronouncing it program. Okay, so this is another example. It is really important to find out how we can use letter R. Okay, and the letter T is strong in British IPA or British English. Like water, Harry Potter doesn't need any water. They need magic wand, Wingardium Leviosa. Very often I give this example. And how the sound is different. Look at these words like father, mother, brother, sister, never, pharmacy, marketing, of course, word, worldly, sir, like this word, yeah, you have written, teacher, doctor, master, feather, waver, cheaper, lighter. Remember, now where we have to pronounce letter R, like any word that starts a letter R, like my name, Rahat. Remember, look, in remember, we are pronouncing R, but at the end there is another R we are not pronouncing. Then rumor, R-U-M-O-U-R. Okay, like Manar says, I've got a question. Yes, Yemi says, like procrastination, we are pronouncing letter R. You see, when there is a R and R, though there is a vowel sound in procrastination, but we are pronouncing it. There are always some examples, always some exceptions, remember. Okay, so we say, dear father, why did you leave me behind me with my brother and sister? It's difficult for me to move forward and find out a suitable life, you see. Amy, horror. In British English, it becomes horror, but in American English, it is horror. Okay. Jubair, I do read whenever possible. Do you read it, Jubair? You're asking me lots of questions. Newspaper, like paper. Your spelling SAR is wrong. We spell SAR S-I-R, okay? You're from Canada, but why did you write the C small letter? It should be capital, hear me. And if you're from Canada, why are you using this? This is my question to you. Okay, so remember that these are the two ways we can always be understand that difference between the British IPA and American IPA. Hello, Zade. Nice to meet you. Okay. So remember, guys, Go with the Flow is my newest lesson that started from last week. Today is the second lesson. It's weekly once every Thursday night, 8 p.m. GMT, 9 p.m. UK time. If you're interested, you can join me. We can have fun. We can learn a lot of things. We can practice a lot of things. And basically, I'm a grammar teacher and as well as IELTS coach. And also I teach basic British IPA. And, you know, that's really my amazing news to share that I taught lots of students for IELTS exam, but 26 of them got very good scores, and the high score was 8.5 in academic out of 9. And those students got their visas and they arrived to their destination countries. And one of them came to the UK and I met him and he was very happy to meet me. Okay, so these are some of the success stories of my students who are really amazing because of their hard work, efforts they achieved and reached their destination country. I remember that, guys, because we are here to learn and develop English. If you join any teacher's live stream or student's live stream, you can always learn something from there. My suggestion would be whatever you learn, please practice it. Practice gives you progress. Practice makes you confident. Practice motivates you. So the more you practice, the more you'll be confident and more you'll be expert in pronouncing something. And this is the magic word, guys, practice, okay? I'm writing it. But remember, practice with CE is noun in British English, but in American English, it can be used in the same spelling as verb and noun. But in British English, we use noun practice with TSIS, TSIE, okay, PRACA, TISC, practice. Okay, and let me give a little more examples about how you can practice it. Mana says, Mana, your sentence should be, I understand English, but I don't know how to speak. I'm correcting your sentence, Mana, okay? So I understand English, but I don't know how to speak. That would be your corrected form. Okay, guys, remember once again, if you want to be a good English speaker, there are a few techniques, few proven strategies you must follow. Number one, disclaimer. You need to know how you can read, okay? How you can write, how you can talk a little bit. You need to know the basic, you need to have, I should say, not know, basic education. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you to progress, okay? Because it is a proven truth. I got many students and some of them didn't have any basic education, foundation education, which is why they couldn't learn English and they had to quit it. Because when I gave them a homework, that very easy homework, they can't read. When Okay, when I'm asking to read my sentence, they can't read. Okay, and whenever even they're reading, it's very difficult for them because they never read English before. Remember that, guys, in order to learn English, you must have a minimum basic understanding of English language as well as some education. Otherwise, it will be a challenging matter for you to learn and develop. Okay. ZSS, I have a little question. How much time required to speak proper English? It depends. There is no time frame, ZA. Remember that. Learning doesn't have any time frame. It's not like that. You're going to school, you're in year 7, you wrote the exam, you passed, you went to the year 8. No. English language is not like this. It's a matter of practice. You need to know vocab. As I was saying earlier, you need to know grammar, basic grammar rules. You know words, now you don't know how to use them. So you need to learn grammar. Grammar will help you using the words correctly. Grammar will help you write correctly. Grammar will help you speak correctly. Then after that, you need to find out speaking partner. Do you know that? Hallo has the newest update, Instaclass and Instamatch. So what happens if you turn on your mobile phone, you'll find a hand symbol, and after that, Instaclass, then Instamatch. Instamatch is when you are talking to another student, it's totally free. But Instaclass is like if you want to talk to a teacher, you'll find all the teachers' photo who is there. Like at the moment, I can see some teachers are there. Then touch on the photo, it will connect you directly to the person, to the teacher. Unfortunately, today I got 3 Insta classes. You see, though many people tried to call and talk to me, but I couldn't get much time. But yet I received 3 calls today. That is the record. Okay, so remember to practice it every day. Find out a speaking partner. From this app, you can go for live stream freely. That is the advantage, guys. No other app offers you to go live stream freely, but this app has the unique facility and you must use it, guys. Go a live broadcast, bring your other people, talk to them, practice with them. Okay, remember, the more you practice, once again, you'll be confident, you'll be stronger. Don't worry at the beginning about your grammar or your pronunciation. You can learn it slowly as you go through, but not every time your grammar will be perfect. And don't wait until you become perfect. No one is perfect, guys. Remember that. In this world, it is very difficult to be a perfect person. Even the natives make mistakes when they're talking. They don't bother about the grammar. They think this is their language, so why I should be bothered about the grammar? It is the non-natives who are really worried about the grammar. But yet, you need to know the grammar. Grammar will give you the path how you can be a good speaker, especially writing. You can't write a correct sentence without knowing grammar. Okay. All right. So Yemi says, sir, I can speak fluently on phone calls, but I got very nervous when I try to speak face to face. Hello, Bawa, welcome. Hello, Jubair, welcome. I discovered America. You don't know that, Jubair? Columbus. Columbus discovered America. Who discovered Bangladesh? Tell me, Jubair. Hello, Sana, welcome. So we've got less than 2 minutes more. As I was saying, so in order to be a good speaker, another important matter is that you have to be a good listener as well. And when you read something, you need to understand. When you're reading a question, it's better for you to understand it clearly. Otherwise, how you're going to answer it? And even if you're not listening carefully, then it will be much unlikely for you to answer it clearly, correctly. Okay, go with the flow. Here it comes, the word. Go with the flow means when you are doing the things what the majority of people do, but it should be the right thing. Okay, and dear viewers, that's really my pleasure to meet and seeing many new faces, many new people. Thank you very much for joining. If I have time, maybe I'll come live stream after a while. If not, I'll see you later. You take care. Remember to practice every day. Practice, practice, and practice. There is no alternative of practice. There is no shortcut, no quicker method. Okay? You take care and best of luck for your learning. Okay, good night, and I'll see you later. Bye.